Hey everyone, VSG-Robert here. I am coming in for my week 17 and also my 4-month post-op uh, update. I'm a little late this week. Actually, I'm a lot late this week. Just haven't had time to sit down and film. Um, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on December 20th, 2016. My highest weight was 365. My weight day of surgery was 338, and my current weight was, well, my last week weight was 270. This week's weigh-in was 267. So it's a 3-pound loss. Um, Let me just make sure, because I can't keep the numbers in my head very well. Oh, actually, I was wrong. So I did actually see 265 on Tuesday, but it's gone up a little bit since then, or actually, maybe it's just the different scale, because I weighed in at the doctor's office and it was 267. But then again, I was wearing shoes and more clothing than normal, so here or there. Anyways, I'm about 100 pounds down from my highest weight, which is both exciting and terrifying at the same time. I don't terrifying in that I'm secretly just really hoping that I can make it down to 100 pounds from surgery. But this is territory that I've never been in my adult life. I think the last time I weighed under 260 that I can remember was in early high school. So we're talking 2002, 2003. So it's been a good minute. Not really sure what things will come, but maybe. I do want to say thank you for everyone who expressed their wishes or their sympathy with the last video. It was rough losing the cat. It was a rough week, but make it through. Things change. It wasn't as impactful to me because that was it's my parents' cat. I don't actually have any animals. The cat that we have remaining, I actually raised from an infant. So that one would be harder on me. But it's not that. So, car's been great. I'm really enjoying it. I am certainly in a sort of break-in period. Who knew? Engines take a certain amount of miles and stuff that you need to drive carefully on, or drive nicely. I don't know. Something like that. I'm trying to follow the instructions as much as I can, but they have me. I need to put on 500 miles before it's considered broken in. And since I work at home, I haven't been driving very much. So that's what my evenings have been, is getting out and driving around a bit. Less walking than I would have liked, but that's because I have to be in the car this week. and I didn't really feel like walking. And there's probably a lot more excuses that I could come up with that we know they're excuses. We gotta just do it. As for the doctor visit, things went well. They seemed pleased with the weight loss. Um, no new news on the diet or on the hernia or anything else, really. It was just a checkup. They are going. They did take blood. So I took blood. Um, and we'll see what the lab work says. Maybe I can get off the iron, which has been kind of annoying. Um, if my tests come back more positively, I can probably switch to a multivitamin with iron instead of slow Fe, which is it's pretty high dosage of iron, and it constipates you. Um, sorry for the blunt information. It does constipate you. In fact, they tell you to take stool softeners with it. But because of my history with intestinal issues, it's not a risk that I really want to take for a long time. So it is what it is. We'll find out next week, maybe, whenever they get back to me. I also got my tattoo last Saturday, and it's an interesting experience. Previously, I've had tattoos that were, I mean, this is small, pretty small. Um, you know, very very tiny. Um, and it took 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes for the whole thing to get the small ones. And I was pretty much just fine with that. The one that I got as a cover up, and it's not matching in color just yet, but it's doing well. Much larger, has color, less of shading. Um, it took almost 3 hours. About an hour of that was just drawing on the skin, like getting everything set up, and then a couple hours of actually going under. One of the things that I read before going in is that your body uses glycogen stores to speed up the healing process, and your blood sugar needs to keep up. So I did take a friend with me to go get tattooed, to go to the studio and watch me, mainly because it's possible that you could pass out. Now I've had other tattoos before, and I was perfectly fine. Towards the end of the second hour, I was starting to get a little shaky. The pain was pretty bad. Uh, Not terrible. I mean, I wasn't, in agony. I wasn't crying, but just my body had had enough. My body didn't have the energy for more. It was just done. I did go out to eat before, to get some energy in me, but towards the end I was starting to shake and stuff, and I actually had my friend go get me an apple juice, just to put a little more energy in me. I know it's terrible for the diet, but it it's necessary in order to stay healthy. Sometimes. Sometimes. Don't do it all the time. I also have news sort of on the front of my channel, well, or that this could affect the channel a little bit. My mom is having a knee replacement surgery next week, and so she will begin being home. And my dad is actually going to start working from home as well. So I'm probably gonna have to find a different place, new place, maybe a new way of uploading. I might start doing it from my phone. Not that they it's kind of hard to say. Kind of hard to explain. I talk about my weight loss with them. I talk about the surgery, the journey, everything. I get a lot of support through them, but it's not this channel is not something I want them to necessarily know about. I mean, I'm fine if they do. They might watch, but it's a little more freedom mentally to not have anyone else around hearing what I'm saying, hearing me talk to myself. Or, well, I like to think of it talking to you guys. I don't know. There's just a certain freedom of expression or freedom in saying whatever's on your mind when no one else is around. So, I might be from new location soon. Maybe from the car. I don't really have anything set up to hold a camera there, but I could go park somewhere. Maybe. Who knows? That's really it. I guess I did get a little bit of an update on my diet. They clarified what they wanted for low carb. Currently, I'm under 30 a day, but it's difficult to get enough fiber in. Even Benefiber, because Benefiber has carbs in it. It every teaspoon and 2 teaspoons is a serving of Benefiber, and you're supposed to have like 3 a day, but I really should be having like 6 a day, and every teaspoon has 1 net carb. So when you're on a very small budget of under 30 or under 20, that can take up a lot of your budget. A lot. And I would rather be using that for crackers or something. Anyways, they clarified and they want me under 65 grams of carbs. So I'm going to let myself go a little higher. I probably won't get all 65 in, but a little bit higher. And they want me under 1,000 calories. Previously, they'd said 800. Usually, at the end of the day, I'm 600 or 700 calories. So I can stay under 1,000. That's fine. But the weight loss continues. Everything's going well. Sorry I haven't responded to things. I've just been sort of stressed out and sort of in my own world. I am watching videos. I got caught up on Monday, completely caught up, and then I guess I'm relaxing a bit from that. I don't know where my head's at these days. For those of you who are kind of starting your journey, or if you're looking to start the weight loss journey, there are days when you feel like you've got everything. You've got this. You understand what you're doing. You've got it all under control. And then there are days when you haven't got a clue. When you're like, I am a 4-year-old and I have no clue what should go in here. And I don't know what my brain is doing, what my body is doing. So it's a process. It's not an easy one. It's not particularly hard. I mean, logically, it's not terrible. What is this? Like, I have so much extra skin everywhere. that it's nuts. So like, okay, the back of my hand, I have all this extra skin. I had this when I was 365 pounds. I had all this extra skin. Luckily, I mean, elasticity for a lot of it is pretty good, but it's getting, some of it's getting worse. So like, this is nuts. And yeah, there's still fat there, but I could probably get another person out of me. I'll give you a short little, sorry, seeing my thinning hair. I don't know how much of that is diet or how much of that is just me getting older. I have my great grandmother's brother is pretty much bald. Is what it is. Sort of on lunch break, but just making sure things don't shut down on me. I'm going to give you a quick body shot. So this is where I'm at. I do have quite a bit of a belly. Still got these, unfortunately. Back is not bad. I still have a lot of weight here. A lot of extra skin, sort of. And then front. Yep, I've got those still. Hernia is still here. It runs from right here around pretty much the upper half of my abdomen, which is weird because like this all goes in, and I would probably have worse hanging skin, but this is pretty firm. I still have all this, and it stretches, so I know, pretty gross. I've got all sorts of different like staple marks and stuff, just from my various surgeries. This whole thing just changed color on me. Yeah, who knows? So that's gonna be my update for this time. Nothing real special going on, other than I may be from a new location, and maybe from a new device, because just need some solitude with the updates. And apparently I'm going to be yellow for the rest of this. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Hope you all have a great week. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay on track. I will see you guys later. Bye.